This is Mary from the Pearl Bailey Library. Today I'm talking with Sonia Antoine, the director of the Newport News Public Library. Hi Sonia, how are you doing today?
Hi Mary, I'm doing well.
All right, well, as you know, I'm going to ask you some questions today, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, which location do you work at?
So I work in library administration, which is in City Center.
All right, and how long have you worked there?
A little under 3 years.
All right.
So still in the honeymoon period.
Yes, hopefully. And what is your favorite thing about libraries?
About Newport News Public Library or libraries in general?
Well, you can answer that question however you want. You can answer it both ways, or you can choose a way.
I'll answer it both ways. For Newport News Public Library, my favorite thing is really our staff. I am forever impressed by our staff, by their dedication, by their creativity. They're passionate about serving our community, and it shows. These aren't just customers or transactions. These are people with faces and names, and they're our neighbors. And during this time of the pandemic, our library staff have been resilient and resourceful, coming up with ways to keep the community engaged while our doors are closed to the public. And this is just one example, just these wonderful Meet the Staff Skype interviews that lovely Mary has come up with, just one of the many ways that staff have reinvented and reinvigorated library service for what is an overwhelming and scary time. So I can't say enough about our staff. We really do truly have the best staff here at Newport News Public Library, and I am proud to work alongside them.
Great. We are proud to work with you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. In terms of what my favorite thing about libraries in general, libraries are probably one of the last democratic institutions that we have left in our society. Nearly everything else, if you think about, is commodified in some way. It's based on what you can afford or based on what zip code you live in. And the quality of service that you get is often based on how much you can pay and how much you can afford. And libraries are different. We are here for everyone, whether you're young, old, black, brown, white, rich, poor, a natural born citizen, or a new American. It doesn't matter. We serve everyone at all stages of life and from all walks of life. We all need access to information, computers, the internet, so that we can be good, productive citizens, so that we can compete in the economy, in the workforce, so that we can be successful in school and in life. And libraries provide that access and are one of the few places left that truly levels the playing field. And we are constantly working to eliminate barriers of access so that everybody can access the public library freely. And we focus on being welcoming to everybody wherever they come from in life. So that's the thing that I love most about libraries, and I'm proud to be a librarian and proud to be in this profession.
Yeah, we're definitely an important part of the community.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on to some fun questions.
Okay.
All right, so what are you watching now that you would recommend?
So I love watching films and TV shows that make me feel and make me think. If I watch something and I'm still thinking about it, a day or two later or a week later, that's a good sign. And typically I might rewatch it just so I can think about it some more. I love dramas that are absorbing. I love a good love story because I'm a romantic at heart, but don't tell anybody. I don't want to ruin my street cred or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody will ever see this.
I love stories about families. I just find family dynamics really fascinating. And I love stories about women, all types of women, all ages, all races, ethnicities, all walks of life. I just find the complex internal lives of women to be fascinating, and those to me are the best stories. So some of the things I've watched lately that I love are Little Fires Everywhere off of Hulu, which is a great book and also I think even a better series. I just watched and then rewatched Normal People off of Hulu, which was amazing.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, it's good. It's really good. There's a book and the book is good, but the series was just pitch perfect. It was great. Glow off of Netflix, which is about women wrestlers. I used to watch WWF when I was a kid, so it kind of brought back some fun memories. Afterlife off of Netflix. Unbelievable is another good one. I just started watching Self-Made, which is another Netflix series. And then I'm saving up episodes of Killing Eve on my DVR so that I can binge watch them when the season's over. So that's kind of what I've been watching.
Yeah, that one's on my list. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's a good one. Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. And what are some of the things you've been reading lately that you would recommend?
I just started reading American Dirt by Janine Cummins. It's really good. It's really, I don't know, it just kind of grabs you and just sucks you in. It's a really good book. And then I'm an avid news junkie, so I'm always reading several newspapers all at once. So that's what I'm reading.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what American Dirt is about?
So American Dirt is about a woman and her son who they live in Mexico. They live a middle-class existence in Mexico, and they have a run-in with some of the local drug cartels. And the drug cartel basically killed everybody in their family except for the two of them. So they flee into the United States to get away from the drug cartels. And then what happens is all of the immigration stuff that's been going on in the news, it happens to them and they experience it, and you get to kind of see that world through their eyes. And so it's very thought-provoking. It's very, like I said, it's very gripping. Yeah, it's a good book. It's very well written.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
It is good.
Yeah. And what's your favorite newspaper right now?
Washington Post, always Washington Post. And New York Times is another good one. And I love The Guardian. And so I think those are my top three. And then I also read the Daily Press, which is a local paper.
Cool. I used to work there many moons ago.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
I did. Yes, I have a past in newspapers.
Wow.
All right. Well, those are all the questions I have for you today.
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us. And we are slowly getting back to normal. Today we are starting our curbside service, so people can start interacting with us. But until then, they can watch videos with you and get to know you a little bit better.
Well, awesome. I'm glad to do this. And thank you for putting this on, Mary. And thanks for all that you're doing.
Sure. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye.